Hi good people from all around the world, this is Nick from OVA Let's Plays. In today's video we'll be giving a channel update and goals and things that I'm excited for in 2021. We'll start off with the bad news. It sounds like the channel is dying, guys. Back in 2019 we had a great year and things were going great, but for some reason in 2020 we did less than in 2019, and it looks like that trend is following as well. In 2021, we're doing worse in 2021 than we did in 2020 so far. So the big goal for this year is to do better than 2020 and hopefully better than 2019. We were doing great. We were getting like 2,000 views on most of the videos or more. And then for some reason, the views started dying out, and then the subscribers became inactive for some reason. Now, I have many theories on why this is, but the two most likely theories that I can think of is the first, Coppola came out and it freaked out a lot of YouTubers, including myself, so I started putting to protect the channel. This channel is not made for kids. Now that might have driven some subscribers away. That might be it. The other thing too is people might have gotten burnt out on either 7 videos a day or on Supreme Buff Boss Battle videos. The weird thing is that no other video I've tried a lot of different things, but nothing else did as good as the Supreme Buffed Boss Battle videos for some reason, no matter what I did. So I have multiple solutions and ideas that I've come up with to combat this and hopefully do better in 2021. The first one is I've changed my schedule up to be Thursday to Sunday. So that's at least 4 videos a week, and sometimes even 6 videos a week, depending. I might do extras on one extra on Saturday and Sunday. This is to help people catch up, if not to overwhelm them and where they get burnt out. I think that might have been part of the problem, was people were getting burnt out on too many, like 1 video a day, and couldn't keep up. And most people, if they work or in school, they're off on the weekends, so that if I put a extra video on Saturday or Sunday, that gives a better opportunity for them to watch the videos. So that's the first solution. The second solution is I'm trying to focus on quality and getting better, whether that's doing more commentary more often in videos, or I've upgraded my video editing software. I got an Amazon card from my mother-in-law and her cousin, I think, and I was very grateful for that. And I used that to get Power Director Ultimate. Now, it's not the best video editing software out there. I know there's like Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere and probably DaVinci Resolve. Probably those 3 are better. But I didn't want to be tied to the subscription thing of Adobe Premiere. I'd rather pay one big lump sum. And while it's not the best video editing software, it is a big upgrade from what I had before, which was Sony Vegas Studios 13. And it's a big difference. It's a massive difference. Editing can be time-consuming, sometimes tedious, but with the Power Director Ultimate, I have more creative freedom. What I can do animated intros. I can do animated intros. I can do edited face pictures and stuff like that. I can render extra fast with Power Director Ultimate, which I couldn't do before with Sony Vegas 13. So that's the second thing, and also as well, additionally, there's a learning curve involved. I'm still very much a beginner when it comes to editing, and so I'm trying to watch videos and tutorials on how to get better at editing techniques. And even though I have much better editing software, I'm not going to be a professional editor right from the get-go. It's a learning curve. It takes a while. So that's the second thing. It's just better quality. I got a new channel icon I worked at. It's not the best, but it's better than the previous one. I'm also going to work on channel art too, and try to do better on thumbnails. And so the third thing, the third solution is to, I've had this philosophy, I heard this a long time ago, is in order to succeed, you either have to be better than what's out there than the competition, or you have to be different. Because if you're doing the same thing as everyone else is doing, then why should people even watch you? If you're doing the same thing, then if it's and that's what I've lived by. I try to do different things. I've tried not to copy people, even with minor stuff, like even with like having the text of the boss. Like if I was fighting Slime King right now, I'd have Slime King right here, or King Slime. You know, I wouldn't do that because other people have done that, and I didn't want to copy anyone else. I think I need to let that go a little bit and not be so afraid of necessarily not copying them completely, but taking concepts that other people have done and do it my own way. I've done that before a couple times. Like Markiplier did. He's my favorite YouTuber, and he did this clothespin challenge, and I did the Supreme Calamitous clothespin challenge. And so, you know, I figured do more stuff like that where I take concepts that other people have done but do it my own way and try to expand on the type of content that I do, not just boss battle videos or not just Terraria ASMR or just Terraria playthroughs. Try to expand my Terraria content, whether it's crafting videos or memes or whatever. Try to expand that and not be so afraid of being like other channels a little bit.
Are you sure about that?
And so yeah, I think that's part of it, is because I try to be and I think it helps with the algorithm too, because if people have done something before, people are more likely to search for that. Example, like armor builds are the most common thing I've seen, or armor loadouts for melee or ranger. I've seen that so many times on so many channels, and they get views, and so it's that kind of thing where if someone has done that before, it's more likely to be looked up. Whereas I use the item modifier mod to turn the chair into a Terrablade, and I call it a Cherablade. But if no one doesn't even know that exists, how are they going to look it up? And I was hoping they were going to look up Terrablade, and that would pop up, and that would be interesting and unique enough. But it's just things like that. I just try to improve. So yeah, pretty much that's pretty much all the solutions that I have. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know down below in the comments. Now that we got the bad news out of the way, we get to the good news, things I'm excited about for this year. The first thing I'm excited about is Resident Evil 8. Looks amazing. It reminds me of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7 combined. It's like a hybrid between the two. It has the first person view and the character and the stories from Resident Evil 7, but it has the inventory management. And one of my favorite parts about Resident Evil 4, I love the horror element. It balanced horror, and I love the RPG element of being able to upgrade your weapons and stuff. I love that, and so I'm glad that's back. I think this is going to be a great balance between horror and everything else. It's going to be great, and I'm so excited. A lot of people are excited about the tall vampire lady, and I understand why. She's cool and everything, but I'm just so stoked that because Resident Evil 7 is one of my favorites, and Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorites of Resident Evil. I also like Code Veronica. I hope they remake that next, and of course the remake on GameCube. That was one of the best survival horror ones. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be great. I can't wait to play it. Looks like it's going to be great. It has also that European, you know, like the castle and the very ornate design too. That's the other thing that's similar to Resident Evil 4. The other thing I'm excited for is Hytale. Hopefully the beta will come out sometime this year. And that's going to be great as well. I'm really looking forward to that. Additionally, this might not be the last update for Terraria. There's like hints here and there that they're working on stuff, or they might be working on their next game. Relogic might be. So there's that. And then of course there's many talented and great mod developers out there that are making really good mods for Terraria, and so hopefully that will continue. One of the mods that has a lot of hype and a lot of, you know, that I'm excited about is Starlight River. That's going to be great. I'm really excited for that, and I can't wait to play it when it comes out. And then there's a survival crafting game called Valheim or something like that, or Valheim or something. I'm looking forward to playing that. That might be fun and might be because I've been saying it'd be cool if there was a game like Terraria, but it was fully 3D realistic graphics and everything, kind of like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, and there then Valheim, it looks to be kind of like that. So I'm excited for that. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of for right now. If you guys have any thoughts or anything, ideas or anything, please let me know down below in the comments. Hopefully, 2021, we're hoping will be a much better year for the channel, and of course, much better for the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye, everybody.